of the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, the celebrity CEO. Today we're talking about how to have your first guest on a podcast and more. On this show, we do one thing and one thing alone, help you grow your business through the lens of personal branding and a few other tidbits we bring to you daily as well. I'm glad you're here. If you weren't here, what a boring show it would be. I'd be here by myself, but you decided to say yes and show up and join me today on the Rundown with Ramon. Again, I'm the celebrity CEO. I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books. The latest book is called, indeed, The Celebrity CEO, all about the power of personal branding. And I hope your day is going well. If your day is not going so well today, well, then I hope being on the Rundown with Ramon can make your day a little bit better. And if your day is already going great and blessed, that is a benefit. That is beautiful. And I'm glad you can join me here in a brand new episode of the Rundown with Ramon. And again, congratulations to you for showing up. Congratulations to you for being here today. The bulk of our show will be focused on the celebrity CEO, how to get guests on your first podcast. But today we're also going to talk about a memo to the future from Seth Godin. Reasons why you should text your customers is one of your communication strategies. 7 steps to a powerful marketing mindset and maximizing your startup life from the living room. Is AI making us dumb? We covered this on earlier episodes of The Rundown with Ramon. I thought it was great to bring it back. TikTok vice YouTube Shorts versus YouTube Shorts. What is the best platform for short form videos from our friends at DIY Marketers, and how to create a sales funnel. Are you returning to work after a burnout? Some things you may want to consider in 6 ways that streamlined operations can elevate your business success. Again, welcome to a brand new day. My name is Ramon Ray, the celebrity CEO, and this is a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. Let's get ready to start a brand new show. And welcome back. Good day to you. Hey, glad to have you here. Iana, the Musical Web. If you're looking to get piano lessons, you want to check out all things the Musical Web with Iana. Iana, glad you're here today on the Rundown with Ramon. So I want to dive into today's flagship topic today. And we're talking about today, how do you get guests on your podcast? It's a topic that I'm asked about quite a bit. Ramon, I have a podcast, not sure how to get guests. How do I do that? So I wanted to dive into that today as our first nugget of the day on the Celebrity CEO Show. Now, first, let me start with the premise of that exactly. Why is podcasting even important? This doesn't mean you have to podcast, but maybe podcasting is for you. And podcasting is great to share what people often call your thought leadership. You're an expert in something, a business consultant, a business coach, a lawyer, an accountant, a website designer, a pianist, a teacher. Take your pick. You're an expert in something. And oftentimes in the Celebrity CEO Show, being the celebrity CEO on the Rundown with Ramon show, I talk about experts, how other experts can help business owners. So podcasting is a great way to share your expertise with others. And as I often say, part of growing your business, part of building your personal brand is to take your business and get attention for who you are, get attention for what you do. The second stage of that is to build trust. Trust is so important. And then the third stage is to make a sale. But you can't make a sale unless you build trust. You can't build trust unless people know who you are. So let's first start off with that premise that podcasting is important to share your expertise, or what some people call your thought leadership. Another reason to do a podcast is because you can get closer to your customers, closer to your future customers who are not yet your customers, your prospects, your leads, because they're hearing you more. They're building trust with you and reminding your current customers that you're there for them. There's nothing worse than you doing a product, you having a service, and somebody else buying it from somebody else because they forgot that you had that product or service. So you're reminding your customers always that you're out there in the marketplace. And also building relationships with future customers, vendors, and others. Building relationships, and we're going to get to this as you talk about who to have on your show, but this is why podcasting is important. That consistency, that having you show up is essential to remind people what you do. What do I do? My name is Ramon Ray, motivational keynote speaker. You're having an event and you want an event host, you want a keynote speaker, Ramon Ray. can help you. Your brand, you want to connect with small businesses, let me know. I can help you do that. What do you do? What value do you add to the marketplace? So this is why podcasting is so important. Now, you may ask yourself, Ramon, well, how do I do my podcast? Podcasting successfully can be done a variety of ways. It can be you going solo, as we're doing right here on the Rundown with Ramon. There's no guest, there's no other people coming. It's me solo talking to you. I have a little script that I'm looking at to keep me on track. I have tabs opened up, which we'll get to in a bit here. But you can do a podcast solo by yourself with no one else. That's one way to do it if you can talk and communicate decently and well to your audience. You may choose to interview other people. I've done dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds of podcasts where I've interviewed other people. This is a great way to do it as well, to interview other people. And that's an easy way that you could ask questions of smart people who give you answers. And or you may want to have co-hosts. I do that in another show that I do called the Celebrity CEO Show. And I have two other guest hosts with me, Lanika Johnson of Press Staffing and Robert Kennedy of Kinetic Consulting. So there's many ways to do a podcast where you might not have to have a guest. But to answer that question and consider, how do you have a guest for your podcast? You may think it's difficult. Hey, Deborah Williams, glad you're here. Good day to you, Deborah. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. But it's not as difficult as you may think. Understand, you can just ask your friends or business associates, hey, I have a podcast about XYZ subject. Can you join me? You never know the people that would love to have you on their podcast. In your local geographic community, what about chambers of commerce presidents or your fellow business owners? Maybe you're in Vistage, maybe you're in EO, maybe you're in other organizations. And you may say, hey, listen, I have a podcast. I want to interview you. I want to shine the light on you. I'm on a podcast about 2 times a week or more. People reaching out to me and say, Ramon, can we have you on our podcast? Remember, it's not just that you have a podcast begging people to be on your show. That's not the way to do it. It's you have a podcast and other people want to be on your platform to get some shine, some visibility, some publicity, to use their personal brand and showcase it on your podcast. So it is a two-way experience. What about authors of books? There's always authors with new books who want to let the world know about the book they've launched. They could be a viable source to be on your podcast. And reaching out to people blindly on LinkedIn. Hey, listen, would you like to be on said podcast? So I was asked this before by a friend of mine about, Ramon, I have a challenge getting people on my podcast. There's many different ways you can do a viable podcast and get people to do it. Stars Tina, glad you're here. Don't forget to check out Stars Tina's book, No More Traumedy. And she has a book for children as well. Stars Tina, glad you're here. Thank you. Doing my best to dispense knowledge and information on the Rundown with Ramon. And again, my name is Ramon Ray, the Celebrity CEO. You can get to know me better at celebrityceo.com. And lastly, as you're thinking of doing a podcast, you want to make your podcast as professional as you can. Most of the podcasts I've been on have been pretty good, but there's been a few podcasts I've been on that have been kind of janky, and I haven't been on them like I kind of scoped them out before I'm that. But is the lighting good? Is the audio good? Is the background good? Does a podcast I'm on best represent me and what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to do? This is important to consider as you're doing your first podcast or more. You want to have people on the podcast who can best represent you, and you want to make sure you show your best foot forward as you're doing your podcast. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. I'm your Celebrity CEO. Get to know me better at celebrityceo.com, where we help you build your brand. If you're looking for a great motivational speaker, event host, you definitely want to check me out and check out all the resources we have and growing on the celebrityceo.com. Ding, 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 ding. Seth Godin has an interesting blog post here called A Memo to the Future. Seth Godin says the experience of the now is often more vivid than a distant memory. As a result, we can make decisions in the future without enough regard for how we felt the last time we were in a similar situation. Here's a simple hack that can inform your decisions. You know someone who recently got the flu. Perhaps they were sick in bed for weeks or even needed medical attention. Write down what happened and how it made you feel and put it in your calendar for September 16th, for example. That way, 9 months from now, or whenever you're watching this, January, March, July, August, November, doesn't matter. When you're thinking of getting a flu shot, the reminder will be right there for you if that's for you. Did you leave work an hour early to spend time with friends instead? Take some pictures and add that reminder to your calendar for 2 months from now. A useful way to get out of your daily work rut. One more, and he's talking about a memo to the future. The next time that cold and rain doesn't keep you from an outdoor walk, drop yourself a note for next week, reminding yourself of how good it was to get up and get out. It's not a diary you put on the shelf. It's a diary entry you send to yourself in the future. Seth Godin ends and says this: the future unfolds with or without us, but that doesn't mean we can't bend it in a useful direction. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, the Celebrity CEO. Get to know me better at celebritysceo.com. 5-time entrepreneur, 5-time author, helping you live your best life and start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Our friends at smallbiztrends.com say reasons you should text customers as one of your communication strategies. Texting is a powerful way to connect to people. Now, you don't want to do it in some slammy, spammy way. You don't want to do it like that. That's no bueno. However, texting is great to build into your marketing automation because if you want to enhance the stickiness and outreach of your customers for campaigns you're doing, for challenges you're doing, and etc., adding texting to that may be great. Karen Benson, good day to you. Glad to have you here, and I will definitely make today a productive day. Glad you're here, Karen Benson. So if you're not adding texting to your marketing funnel, to your marketing platform, you could be missing out. Ding, 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 ding. DIY Marketer says 7 steps to a powerful marketing mindset. My friend Ivana Taylor writes this: 7 steps to a powerful marketing mindset. And here's the things that Ivana Taylor says. 1, start with your strengths. You can spend so much time focus on what you don't do well. But even Taylor says instead, why don't you start with what you do well, what you do best, instead of hanging up what you don't do well. Number 2, build on what works and find other ways that you can improve. Build on what works. Next up, do a regular review of your marketing efforts. What are you doing well, and how is that marketing going for you? Regularly review what works in your marketing and what does not work. Focus on what you can control and learn about what you can't. What can you control? What can't you control? The first is to focus on what you can control. The second is to learn about what you can't. Number 5, our friends at DIY Marketers say, recognize your target audience's needs, wants, and desires. We do this here on the Rundown with Ramon, me being the celebrity CEO, finding out, what does Karen need? What does she want? Why does she return to the show over and over again, which I'm grateful for? What does Ayanna want? What does she need? Why does she return to the Rundown with Ramon? Ask yourself that question. What do your customers want? And serve their needs. Number 6, focus on improving one thing at a time, not 1,000 things at a time, but one thing at a time. What can you improve on? And number 7, always be learning. If you're not always learning, not always adding value to your life, I would dare say you're missing out. Always being a point of learning. Love this. Ayanna says, I get 2 to 3 times more sales via text marketing versus email. I love that, Ayanna. You're so right. Email marketing is great, but especially using text as a reminder to remind people to come to what they signed up for, using text as a very gentle push to get people to sign up with opt-in permission, it can be a powerful tool. I'm on the receiving end of texting, and texting, when I get it, it's a reminder much better than email. Now, what I don't like is people spamming me via text. The political ads and etc. on and on and on. Bing, 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 bing. That is no good. But texting for sure is important. And as Karen Benson reminds me here, make sure the customer opts in to texting. Make sure they give permission to receive the text. You definitely don't want to spam anyone. Again, everybody, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, the Celebrity CEO. If you're looking for resources to help you grow your business, check out all things at celebritysceo.com as we grow and build that platform. Alexandria Nicole, glad you're here today in a brand new segment of the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO, talking to you here. Glad you all are here today. Hey, Emily's here. What's up, Emily? Glad you're here on the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO. It's good seeing you and getting to know you better. Welcome to a good day to you, Emily Nichols Mitchell. Glad you're here today, Alexandria Nicole. Good day to you as well. Moving forward here on a brand new show, the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Maximizing your startup life from the living room. Working out of a living room is not easy, as many people do. It's a small space. Many living rooms are. It's a confined space. But guess what? There's so much work you can do. And a few things. One, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable as you're working in your living room. Is it ergonomically set up so you can maximize the work you need to get done? Do you have good lighting in it? Do you have boundaries for any pets or kids or adults that are there so they don't interrupt your space, interrupt your thinking flow? Or if you're on an important phone call, that they understand the boundaries and respect those boundaries. As our article in Forbes talks about, making the most of a living room life, creating structure and balance are so important. Of course, utilizing digital tools and developing company culture remotely. Whether you're the boss, whether it's your company or you're working for somebody else, working out of your living room doesn't mean you have to be less professional. Yes, you're working a bit more informally, but the professionalism should remain the same. Everybody, welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. I'm Ramon Ray, your Celebrity CEO, encouraging you that every business owner has the opportunity to be the Celebrity CEO, to be well known in the industry, to be well known, build up trust and awareness, and then you can earn the right to make a sale. Looking for insights and tips and all the more? Check us out at celebritysceo.com. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. We talked about this on Zone of Genius. Is AI making us dumb? Is the question of the day. I had a good discussion with three friends of mine, Lanika Johnson, CEO of Press Staffing, Robert Kennedy of Kinetic, and we talked about the aspect of, does AI make us dumb or not? I'd be curious what you think about that. And the conclusion we had was a three-way tie that Robert Kennedy said, no, it's not the technology or AI for that matter makes us dumb. It's how we decide to use it or don't use it. How we decide to use it makes up all the difference. Lanika Johnson said, no, it doesn't make us dumb. She says she, in fact, uses several AI tools together in conjunction to help her grow her business and get more done. And I had a discussion with my wife, and she was saying, and I kind of think she may have something to it, that maybe I do think AI is making us dumb to some degree. I don't have to write long-form blog posts anymore. I just put a good prompt, boop, hit a button, and boop, there it goes. So in a way, I wonder maybe AI and the tools we're using are making us dumb. You look at our cell phones, we don't have to complete sentences anymore. As we're typing, it prompts us for how we want to finish a sentence. Alexandria, what do you think? Is it making us dumb? Emily, what do you think? Is it making us dumb? Karen, what do you think? Is it making us dumb? I don't know the answer. But for me, I do think, Stars Tina, what do you think? Is it making us dumb? I do think it's something we need to be careful about. That's for sure. The dumbing down of our brains because technology is having us do things easier and easier and easier. And the creativity, I fear, could be being lost. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, TikTok versus YouTube Shorts. What is the best platform for short form video? This is an interesting discussion. And I think at the end of the day, it probably depends on what works for you, but which is the best platform for short form content? And that today's short form content is good because we're distracted and we're using less and less long form video, some say. So what's the best platform? I don't know if there's the right answer. The 30-second decision guide, TikTok versus YouTube. Choose YouTube if you already have a YouTube channel. If your content is educational or tutorial, you want more stable long-term growth, you're targeting professionals or B2B audiences, you prefer a more straightforward editing process. Interesting. Choose TikTok, though, if you love creating trendy, entertaining content, your target audience is under 30, you want faster potential viral growth, you enjoy experimenting with creative effects, you're targeting B2C audiences. YouTube Shorts, the reliable workhorse is our friends at DIY Marketers. Automatically shows up on your main YouTube channel, but there's fewer creative effects and filters. TikTok, our friends at DIY Marketer says that's the creative playground. Tons of built-in effects, great for showing personality, but not so good for a steeper learning curve for effects or more pressure to stay on trend. At the end of the day, if you're in professional services, educational content, it's leaning towards YouTube Shorts. But if you're into fashion and beauty, food and restaurants, you may want to build on TikTok. There's a lot of tools you can use, AI-powered video editors from Video.ai or Submagic, platform-specific tools for YouTube Shorts. For TikTok, they have their own individual platforms you can use that make creating those tools easier. For captioning, for music and sound, Rev.com, Kapwing is good, and more. So the key is what the content is that you want to make, who is the content for, and how best can it be for your business and for your audience. There's no right answer. You may have to experiment a bit on what works for you and what doesn't. But it all depends on what works for you. And the platforms are different. YouTube and TikTok are totally, vastly different. But there's no right answer. Emily's saying right here, YouTube Shorts is for her. Great, Emily. YouTube Shorts for you. I'm not on TikTok. I find it kind of confusing and complicated. That's for me. But it depends on what works for you. Ding, 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 ding. Again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Sales funnels are very important because oftentimes people are not going to buy immediately. Oftentimes it takes a while to find and target the right customer. And oftentimes it takes a repetition to get people to click the buy button. So it's often referred to as a sales funnel. From the top of the funnel, when that awareness is made, to people build trust, and then people start to actually buy from us. So creating a sales funnel is very important. Gather the data on your target market, says our friends at smallbiztrends.com. Capture attention with value, nurture prospects with content, encourage people to take action, finalize the deal and keep in touch, then optimize the sales funnel. Just because you made it once doesn't mean it's perfected and it's done. Number of software you can use as you're working on a sales funnel. Email marketing is one, something like GetResponse. Constant Contact can help. MailChimp, Keep. Kartra is great. Leadpages.net is good. System, with it ending with the E.io. ClickFunnels is great. And more. So analyze your sales funnel so you can maximize and grow your business even better. Sales funnels are definitely important. Our friends at Big Ideas for small business. Big Ideas for small business. Jessica Sweet talked about 6 ways that streamlined operations can elevate your business success. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. I got a nugget from Emily. Thank you. 6 ways that you can optimize your business for success. As we wrap up with this: 1, improving efficiency through automation. 2, reducing costs by optimizing workflows. 3, enhancing employee productivity with clear processes. 4, boosting customer satisfaction with streamlined service delivery. 5, ensuring compliance with simplified operational systems. And 6, leveraging data for smarter decision making. As I write in my book, Celebrity CEO, I want to remind you today, if you're looking for business, it's up to us to decide how we leverage the power of our personal brand to grow our businesses. We have the opportunity to do it, and we can do it. It's about getting attention for our businesses. Hey, I'm here. I have a solution for you to the right audience. As we get that nurturing and building trust within the customers or the potential customers we're trying to reach, and then we earn the right to make a sale once we've built up attention or got awareness, and then we've nurtured our future and potential customers, reminding them that we're there for them. My name is Ramon Ray. This has been a special edition of the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO edition. If you haven't gotten the chance to get my book, you can check it out at Celebrity CEO, or just go on Amazon and get it. Definitely sign up for our personal branding blueprint. And I wish you a blessed, fantastic, amazing day today. Go out and tell somebody they're special. Tell somebody that they made an impact on your life. They have. Tell somebody that you care, because we need more people in the world to make the world a better place. Thanks for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, the Celebrity CEO. And don't forget to check us out at celebritysceo.com for all resources to help you build your personal brand and grow your business. Be blessed and have a fantastic, fantastic day. Thanks for being here.